for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your heel? I told her. First you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkle clothes, it ain't no pressing me.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs. And Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Kansas City. He'll get across the 20, welcome down 23-yard line. At their own 23-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. Yellow. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, Mahomes. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. And now it's fourth down.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. From the 33, here's second down and 5. Ready. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, Kappa. Slow. Go.
Throwing, Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's got room to roam. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Flushed to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Blown back to the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On the ground, Gibson. Oh, and he is deep-leaded on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Mahomes going to push this one forward. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Mahomes out of his own end zone here on 3rd down. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case,
and he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike. It is because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes rolling right. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Mahomes now on second down. That's complete to Royal. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yellow. Easy. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Hey, 15. Color. Hey, 57. Attack!
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is into the hands of McMillan. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, KC.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second and
10.
At the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Attack, attack!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Attack, attack! 43! 42! Yellow! Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors! Hey, 57, 57! Look at it!
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal.
Mahomes back to the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, KC. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5.
Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set! 380!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
That is hot. What a throw. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
This fielded at the 2. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now, Mahomes. Out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
that's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in. Trey Palmer. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have cut the deficit to 5.
19. Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first down is Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
That's fun. It's Lambert Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again, Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Homie troops right. Hey, go Lion.
Herbert to the air again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. Herbert to the air again. This one blinds McConkey. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. As Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
43! 43! Hey, 43! Let's hit it!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's tipped and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense and pretty quickly regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. 380. Get out. Get out.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Delta.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after the catch.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Neomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings us 3rd and 6.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete.
So here in the 2nd half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Throwing is Mahomes. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Throw here down the field. It'll fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Open man is Palmer. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Praise Palmer. Touchdown, AC. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set. Ready. Drop.
Drive will start on the ground. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And he'll avoid the contact, sliding down, pick up 6, and it'll be third down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there.
Oh, but caught him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, 57, 57. Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. This one complete to Palmer. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 3. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
7-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Yellow.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Now it is first and goal.
15. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Palmer. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
40. Chiefs 28. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On play action, now Herbert looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. Finding room to the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through, and the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Yellow. 480. Good side.
Mahomes on first down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion. A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now Mahomes. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On first down, Herbert. They'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chargers have the first down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Ready. Run. Set. Ready.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now he'll work his way out right. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one's good for 16 yards.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end, and then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late to get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
This was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Go. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow.
I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah. Better when yeah. I wanna yeah. Get I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time. The past be the past, I'm on a new level. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine. Yeah. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.